I'm Representative Young Grace. Shalom to all of you, and stay tuned for Taped with Rabbi Doug.
We're gonna see Rabbi Doug. We're gonna see Rabbi Doug. We're gonna see Rabbi Doug on your TV tonight. But Daddy, I want to watch Monday Night Football.
Forget about Monday Night Football. There's no other thing we're going to watch on Monday but Rabbi Doug.
Yeah, Rabbi Doug on TV tonight. We're going to see Rabbi Doug. Oh, everybody talk about Doug.
Shalom and welcome to Taped with Rabbi Doug. I'm going to take you today to Des Plaines, Illinois, to Jungle Jim's Jeepers Playland. The Chai Lifeline organization is holding a fundraiser there, as they do every year. Chai Lifeline is an organization that helps Jewish children with cancer and other ailments. And today's fundraiser, where everybody is coming in to make a donation to Chai Lifeline, is completely for Chai Lifeline. Jungle Jim's has donated the playland today for Chai Lifeline. And we're going to go see all the kids having fun, raising money for Chai Lifeline, and hear a little bit about Chai Lifeline. So join us today here on Taped with Rabbi Doug, and come with us to Des Plaines, Illinois, to Jungle Jim's Jeepers Playland, and join us in today's fundraiser. We're here at Jungle Jim's Jeepers, looking at the rides and seeing some of the kids who are having fun. And this, the fundraiser for Chai Lifeline. Who is one of the people attending today's fundraiser. Hannah, how many years have you come to play at Jungle Jim's for a Chai Lifeline fundraiser?
3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times. So you've kind of grown up with this place and with this fundraiser. And you still have fun here even though you're in 8th grade. Very nice. And what's your favorite ride at Jungle Jim's?
The games.
You like playing the games the most?
Yeah.
You're an arcade person.
Yeah.
All right, very nice, Chag Sameach. Thanks for being on.
Bye.
More kids having fun on the train at Jungle Jim's. Here at the Chai Lifeline fundraiser. Right to the Jungle Jim's Chai Lifeline. Even some of the rabbis here in town are having fun at Jeepers. Rabbi Platonic. Some people have come from near and far to this fundraiser here for Chai Lifeline. Tell us your name, please.
Shalom Weil.
Shalom Weil. How are you, Shalom? Someone I've known for a very long time. Shalom, how far did you come for this fundraiser?
Approximately 2,000 miles.
2,000 miles. Where do you live?
I live in Los Angeles, California.
Los Angeles, California.
Known as Hollywood.
Hollywood. Very nice. And have you been to one of these Chai Lifeline fundraisers before?
Many times.
So you come in town every year for the holidays?
Every year or almost every year.
Almost every year. Very nice. Well, Chag Sameach, and enjoy yourself. And this is your son. What's his name?
Eliyahu.
Eliyahu. And how long before he gets his haircut?
Half a year approximately.
A half a year. Well, Eliyahu, enjoy the rest of the holiday, Eliyahu. Chag Sameach. And enjoy Jungle Jim's.
Nice seeing you, Rabbi Doug.
A lot of people bring their own kosher food so they can eat here at Jungle Jim's for the Chai Lifeline fundraiser. I'm here with Rabbi Levi Katz, who's here also for the fundraiser for Chai Lifeline. How far did you come to get here?
We came from Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. And this is your son. What's his name? And how old are you? You're 8 years old. So do you like coming here to Chicago to go to Jungle Jim's? Yeah? You like this place? Yeah? And how many times have you attended this fundraiser for Chai Lifeline?
5 times.
5 times. So you come to town every year in the holiday also?
Every year.
Very nice. Well, enjoy your stay in Chicago and have a safe trip back to Texas.
Thank you.
We're here on Taped with Rabbi Doug. I'm here with Linda
are geared towards adults.
Very nice. What are the prospects of outreach in Chai Lifeline in the Chicago area? Are we bringing in more clients, taking care of more people with Chai Lifeline?
Our organization is growing by leaps and bounds, and mainly because we're getting to a lot of different areas. There's sick Jewish children all over the Chicagoland area, and we're trying to really reach out to all the different suburbs and all the different areas to reach everyone.
Very nice. Well, I just want to thank you so much for being on the show. I think that the people who are watching our show, especially in the Jewish community, all know about this Chai Lifeline event at Jungle Gyms every year. I think it's probably one of the most popular events and one of the most well-known events that Chai Lifeline takes care of. And I just wish you much more success in the future.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Thanks for being with us, and stay with us here on Tape with Rabbi Doug.
I'm Suzanne Summers. Every one of us has the potential to change history, especially the history of our families. The fact is, alcoholism tends to run in families. Be aware of the risks. Call 1-800-729-6686.
Hi, I'm Dick Biondi, and you're watching Tape with Rabbi Doug.
Welcome back to Taped with Rabbi Doug. We're here once again at Jungle Gyms Playland Jeepers in Des Plaines, Illinois, at the Chai Lifeline fundraiser, where Jewish kids from all over the Chicagoland area have come with their families to have some fun and to raise some money for this great cause. Moshe Turk. He is the director of Chai Lifeline Chicago. Moshe, welcome to the show, and it's been a wonderful fundraiser today. Can you tell me how many years have you and Chai Lifeline been doing this fundraiser here at Jungle Gyms and Des Plaines?
I believe this is the 5th or 6th. I don't recall exactly.
It seems like the 500 or so people who are here every year have a great time and look forward to it. I think you wouldn't even have to advertise so much. Everybody knows and looks forward to it every year around the holidays.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much a staple at this point. Everybody is ready for the Passover event at Jungle Gyms Playland. People pretty much have their calendar booked on it, that they know they can come to Jungle Gyms and raise money for a great cause.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Tell me a little bit about Chai Lifeline National. We're focusing on Chai Lifeline Chicago chapter and what you guys do here in Chicago. What is the international, national Chai Lifeline's main focus in comparison to the local focus?
Chai Lifeline is an international organization, and the sole purpose is to really make life easier for families going through a difficult time in their life, families that have a child with cancer or other life-threatening illness, and to help keep life as normal as possible.
Tell me a little bit about Camp Simcha, which is part of Chai Lifeline. What is the connection, and what is Camp Simcha?
Camp Simcha is the flagship program of Chai Lifeline. It's the only kosher summer camp in the country for children with cancer. And this year, for the first summer, we're actually going to be opening another session of Camp Simcha for children with other illnesses.
Very nice, very nice. What other fundraisers do you guys have in the Chicago area besides the Jungle Gym Playland here at Jeepers?
There are a lot of ways for people to get involved. Chai Society, the new division of Chai Lifeline, which is the next generation of leaders. It's a young person's division of Chai Lifeline. We just had an event at Nike Town, Chicago. Our past event the event before that was at the Peggy Notebar Nature Museum. And at the end of the summer, we're going to be having an event probably at the Children's Museum, Chicago Children's Museum at the end of the year.
Approximately, just a round number, I don't expect something exact. How many clients and client families do you actually serve here in the Chicago area?
Chai Lifeline Chicago is helping out about 60 families.
60 families. And are a lot of the children from these families in special education, or are most of them ill children in regular education? Tell me about that.
Yeah, a lot of these kids are in regular schools, mainstream classrooms. These kids, remember, have physical
future of Chai Lifeline for Moshe Turk as far as, being a director of an organization like this that is looking for new ways to help people, new ways to raise money so you can help people? What do you think your future plans to expand are? I know it's a tough question.
The only way to do is keep pounding the pavement, and we're here to just help people in the Chicagoland area that have sick children, and all we do is aggressively find ways to for families to hear of us and keep making our services available to each and every person that needs them.
I was talking to your assistant director, Linda Kabot, and she was telling me about some of the things that she does with the organization. What she didn't mention is she used to be a volunteer before she got involved in the administrative end of things. How many volunteers do you think you actually have that get involved in events for Chai Lifeline?
About 100 volunteers who get involved with Chai Lifeline.
That's wonderful.
So, a lot of people, and that's really what makes it all happen.
All right, we're going to look at a video. Can you tell me a little bit, what is the origin of this video we're going to look at?
It really encapsulates the entire organization, what it's all about, where people's dollars are going and what it is this organization is looking to do. So Chai Lifeline has made a significant difference in many people's lives, and I think in the next couple minutes you'll really hear what that's all about.
All right, stay with us.
It's total turbulence. It's a storm. Where do you go? You must have a helping hand. That's Chai Lifeline. Chai Lifeline holds the parents' hands, keeps the family together, gives them a sense of friendship and bonding. Chai Lifeline is there.
When Chai Lifeline Chicago reached out to save Jeffrey, they really saved our whole family. Jeffrey became ill when he was 11, a little bit over 11, and he received treatment for about a year. So he finished treatment when he was just 12.
About 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with RABBI DOUG, which is a soft tissue cancer. I had it in my left calf. I had chemotherapy for about 11 months. And I ended up having to amputate the lower part of my leg.
And all during that time period, if I would let myself focus on the future, I focused on his bar mitzvah and what that would mean for our family and for him, because we didn't know what the future was going to be. We didn't know whether he was going to be alive when he was 14 or 15. So we wanted him to go through his bar mitzvah when he was 13, and we really felt that when he stood up there and said that he was a man, he could really say that. It was absolutely wonderful to have Chai Lifeline at Jeffrey's bar mitzvah, because it was the continuity of helping us get to that point that we could celebrate life.
Just because I was going to Israel with Chai Lifeline made a whole world of a difference. I felt very comfortable around everyone, kind of like I knew them already, just because we had so much in common.
Our feelings were a complete disbelief that Jeffrey might have the opportunity to go to Israel through Chai Lifeline. And for Jeffrey to make a trip of such significance at a time in his life when he was recovering from a life-threatening illness, and to go back to his homeland, our homeland, words just can't describe how that makes you feel inside.
Probably the most important thing that stood out during the Worship the Wall trip was the Worship the Wall part, I guess.
It's a remarkable zchus and honor for the Chicago community to be able to be the ones responsible for the Wish at the Wall. We should be very proud of this. We should take it to ourselves and make sure that this thing runs and continues for many, many years until it's never, ever needed.
It's just a great opportunity for us to be able to express how lucky we are to be healthy and to have our life and to overcome this disease, this monster. And just thank you for giving us the opportunity to be able to thank Hashem this way.
Chai Lifeline Chicago is a smile on a sick child's face. There's no typical day at Chai Lifeline Chicago. When I walk in the door every morning, I never know what's going to greet me. It could be a call from a family asking for a referral for a top medical specialist for their child's particular diagnosis. Or it may be a request for a meal or a transportation ride to a doctor's visit. We focus on the entire family unit, the brothers, the sisters, the parents, sometimes even the grandparents.
The Southwestern Day event was a glorious day for us. It was a day that allowed us to really understand what Chai Lifeline Chicago really does. We were able to see the children enjoy all types of things, from horseback riding to playing golf to all types of interactive games. We couldn't be more pleased than to have this event at our home. Chai Lifeline does many things that are remarkable for these children, from the camps to the trip to Israel. And I think it's incumbent on all of us to do everything we possibly can to enrich these children's lives.
We needed emotional support. Natalie had very, very good oncologists, and the medical staff at Children's Hospital was great. They took care of a lot of her physical needs and took care of the chemotherapy and so forth. But I think a lot of what is forgotten is the emotional needs of the child, and that's where Chai Lifeline Chicago comes in. And they really only ask one question, is how can we help? And they're there whenever we needed them.
Chai Lifeline Chicago has been really like an extension of our own family in a lot of ways. It's almost like our mishpacha. And the events that we get to go to as a family, the care, the calls, the concern, the programs that have been offered to us have just made a huge difference in our family. Having Chai Lifeline Chicago present the Hanukkah party when they did for our daughter Natalie and for all the other Jewish kids that were in the hospital really allowed us as a family to be able to have an important holiday celebration at a really critical time for us. There was a lot of sorrow and there was a lot of concern, and to have a Hanukkah party and to be able to have our holiday be a part of her hospitalization experience was very important to us.
Chai Lifeline Chicago looks to make every day a little bit easier during a difficult period of life for a family that has a child with cancer or other life-threatening illness. And if we can lift the burden from them a little bit and provide a little bit of hope and encouragement and motivation that there is a bright future and that they're going to get through this period of time, then that's a lot to give a family.
Chai Lifeline Chicago is fun. Chai Lifeline helped me by it brought me to Disney World, and it gave me the chance to go to Camp Simcha. I've been to 2 Bulls games with them, a circus. It's just been really fun.
When Danny was his sickest, we did not know Chai Lifeline existed. It was only after Danny was diagnosed and started receiving the infusions that we heard about Chai Lifeline. When he got acquainted with other children at Chai Lifeline, I think it made him feel as if there were other children that suffered but were okay. They could keep on going, they could keep on living, they could have a very good life, even if they had a disease.
One of the great things about being with Chai Lifeline is that I can be with people like me, like that have sicknesses, and it's not like me being alone.
It's so important for these children to share experiences together. Camp Simcha is an extraordinary summer camp for children with cancer. It's the counselors, the art therapists, the lifeguards that make Camp Simcha a summer camp. But it is our on-site medical team of pediatric oncologists which allow these children to enjoy a real summer camp experience while having their medical needs met. At Camp Simcha, kids have fun, they laugh, they're kids again.
And he went to Camp Simcha, and for the first time in 5 years, he wasn't prodded or pulled or shot or tested, or he was just able to enjoy. He even asked me to stop writing him every day because he didn't have the time to read the letters. And I said, "What do you mean you don't have the time to read the letter? What are you so busy with?" He says, "Mom, I can't even tell you. From morning till night, my days are filled. I'm having the best time of my life." And of course, I cried. Because that's what you want for your child.
The best part about Camp Simcha, there wasn't really any best part. I liked it. I liked everything.
Chai Lifeline is strength for the present, hope for the future. Joan and I were delighted to entertain the idea of sponsoring a day at Great America for Chai Lifeline Chicago. The opportunity to allow the young people who are investing so much of their energies, along with their families, in dealing with their life-threatening diseases, affording them the opportunity of taking a day, a period of time, and just enjoy themselves is something that we feel, quite frankly, privileged to be able to do.
I remember the first time that we went with Chai Lifeline to Family Day at Great America. It's difficult to wait in some of those lines when you don't have a bone disease. But when you do, it's very, very difficult. So the fact that he was able to enter through the exits was like a dream come true for him. And he literally said, having a disease is not fun, but I think this is the best part of it. And we all laughed because he couldn't go on enough rides. He was like a kid in a candy store.
In addition to belief, what keeps this organization running every day and enables us to do what we do for families and make those dreams come true is the dedicated volunteers, the dedicated funders, people who stand next to this organization and say, "I believe in what you do, and we support every move you make. And if there is a way we can get involved, if there is a way we can help, we're happy to do it."
Chai Lifeline Chicago represents the angels in the world to me. They were there whenever we needed them.
Chai Lifeline, you've made me very happy, and thank you.
My Lifeline is great. It's just like an extension of my family. They're wonderful.
Chai Lifeline Chicago is spiritual joy.
Somewhere in the hospital I got connected with Chai Lifeline, and then all the fun pretty much started.
Holy cow, you're watching Taped with Rabbi Doug.
I'm here with Rico from Jungle Gyms. Rico, welcome to the show. Tell me, why is it that Jungle Gyms would open up their doors to an organization like this for a whole day?
Well, basically, we've been doing it for the past 8 years, I believe. And it's just to little give back to that community, which I also think that it helps us out and they help us promote ourselves without even making any money.
How long have you been with Jungle Gyms yourself?
I've been with Jungle Gyms for about 8.5 years.
What is your position?
General manager.
You're the general manager of the organization. Very nice. Well, I can't thank you enough for allowing Chai Lifeline to be back here this year and for being on the show and helping us. And you actually were our cameraman for part of the show today. And I just want to thank you again. We look forward to next year here at Jungle Gyms.
Well, anytime.
All right. Thank you so much.
One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
We sold 90 million records, and it wasn't enough. For that not to be enough was because of addiction. Drugs just took over my life. The call, the power of addiction, it overrode everything. And little by little, a piece of me is stolen and another piece of me is stolen, and all of a sudden nothing affects me. Nothing touches me anymore. So I leave the world and I go and become a homeless person, strung out junkie in an abandoned building, because I can't stand the pain in your eyes. If you care for me, I can't stand to see what you see in me. That journey isn't as far as you might think. The journey that is really far is the one coming back. But even at 50, you can get clean and change your whole life. There is life after drugs. There is life after success.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
In these turbulent times, let us not erode our liberties, for they make America a beacon of hope for all to see.
Let it shine.
Hi, I'm Robbie Benson. You're watching Tape with Rabbi Doug.
I want to thank you for sharing the video with us, sharing a little bit of Chai Lifeline, and sharing this event here at Jungle Gyms with us. I wish you much success in your endeavors in the future, and I want to thank you all for being with us here on Tape with Rabbi Doug, and hope you'll be with us every week at this time. Stay tuned and shalom.